So when people are starting, one of the common things that I see a lot of people struggle with is having, going from starter to scaling, right? Having some initial money to spend so that they can throw it into valuable products, right? Because this is there. Don't get me wrong. Like there's going to be some modules in this course, like for example, the drop ship arbitrage, the cashback arbitrage, the coupon arbitrage, and even a little bit of liquidation, right? That you don't need a lot of money to start, and you can start realistically getting money almost immediately into your account by doing these, right? It's just at that point in time about finding good products, or if it's the dropship arbitrage, it's just about kind of, putting in the effort to list things. And then as you sell, you'll start making money and netting profit, right? But one of the issues and pushbacks that I get with like a lot of people is like their main issue if they're starting out is they don't have a lot of money to spend into products. And so one of the easiest, if you need immediate money, one of the easiest ways to get immediate money is to literally sell stuff around the house. We all have too much stuff. We all have extra things around the house that we do not need and that we do not use, okay? And so I would be willing to bet that you can probably realistically find a couple $100 to maybe even a couple $1,000 of products around your house of things that you do not use anymore. You can list these on Poshmark. You can list these on Mercari. You can list these on eBay. You might not be able to list them on Amazon unless they're new, but you can try obviously to list potentially, if it's used books or used movies, you can also do those, right? You can list them on Facebook Marketplace. You can list them on OfferUp, okay? So there's so many different places that you can list these things. And if you need immediate money, for example, you want to start scaling and you want to hop into like the retail arbitrage or the retail website sourcing module or the book module. And you understand that like at some point in time, you're going to need more money to throw into a business model. Then obviously, as my phone goes off, I'm waiting for a call back. Then obviously you're going to need some money to throw into products, right? It's a return on your investment business because at that point in time, the more you can throw into products, the more you're going to make back, right? And so like I said, it does not matter who you are, but you will have money to throw into products if you sell stuff around the house, and you can get that money fairly quickly, okay? So let me show you an example just to show you that I literally eat my own medicine. Is that I have sold other things around the house previously myself to actually do this. Now, a lot of these were older and in the past, but these were my old Nike running shoes that I sold. And this was literally, I had to scroll all the way back. Like you can see just how much I scrolled down if you look at the bar over here and how many sales that there have been. Like these are all things that I used to sell in the past, right? Nike Air Max running shoes, $45. That's probably like a $40 or $35 profit margin. Like this was a gift at one point. I didn't ever use it. It was not deodorant. It was what's the word that I'm looking for? It was cologne, right? $35. That's an easy one there. Ray-Bans that I barely ever wore. An old suit for $25. Old Sperry's that I never wore, $40. And you can literally go down the list and see like all the things that these were my shoes too. I never wore them. Old Nike golf shoes, a bunch of other, I used to get like gifts all the time from my grandmom that was like, what was it? I can't think of the name. It's cologne, right? And so I don't ever really use them. So I sold them all and I made a couple $100 doing so. And so there are things around the house that you can sell. This one was recent. It was an old Banana Republic sweater, sold it around the house. This one right here, old New Balance shoes that I never wore anymore. I was like, I might as well sell these. I listed them while I was working out one day. They sold pretty quickly, free $13 pretty much. And so you can list these things. Now, I was searching through my Mercari, and I've done this on Mercari just as much as I've done it on Poshmark. But you can list a bunch of things. I didn't pull a bunch up because I was like scrolling back through all my recent Poshmarks or my recent Mercari sales. And like, obviously there's been Mercari sales there. But you'll see here, like the camera bag on Mercari, another $40. I didn't really ever use this, right? And so I've also done this on other sites like OfferUp as well. These were old bar stools that my fiance hated that I ended up selling because we got new ones. $50 here, cash. I literally did this last week just to get rid of them and get them out of the house. An old trash can because we got a new one, $60 there. An old end table, $10 there, $10 there, $10 there on an adjustable desk. $25 here on this old wooden stand. My fiance didn't like it, so we ended up selling it, right, and getting a new one. An old barbell, like curl bar, right? An old terrarium. My old golf set. Now, these were worth a lot more, but because the guy that actually ended up buying these was kind of pulling on my heartstrings a little bit, and he had like a kid that wanted to learn, and like obviously I love golf, so I ended up selling these to him relatively cheap, but I probably could have got maybe a good $100 for these, right? Another example, $15 on this light. And I'm just getting rid of a lot of this stuff because I wanted to clear up space. But you can obviously be more patient and sell it for a higher profit. But if you need immediate money, sell things around your house and, sell them at a loss. Like if, for example, if this was worth $50 and I needed immediate money and I wanted to start this business, I could probably push this for like $30 or $25 and sell it a lot faster, right? And so I might not be as profitable, but I would make profit faster. Okay. So you have options to you. If you need immediate money, start selling stuff around the house and listing stuff around the house. You will make money and you will build up that initial nest egg very, very quickly. And it's 100% profit because you already have all these things. You don't need to source anything, right? Another example, the green screen that I stopped using, this DVD game rack for $40, this 50, you can literally see me taking the picture here. $50 on this flat screen, $20 on this flat screen, $40 for this Game Boy Color, $25, again, that's the same one. $69 for this LCD TV. You get the picture. Now, there's so many other listings here, but I didn't want to go through literally every single one of them. But you get the picture, right? You can sell stuff and list stuff around the house if you need immediate money. Do not let that stop you. Everybody has too much stuff. It doesn't matter if it's clothes, if it's things like this. You can sell them. If they're bigger, sell them on OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace, and you can make good money. Just another example, $25 on this Birds Locker. You can see how bad this picture was. Like somebody actually bought this with this picture. Pretty crazy, right? So do not hesitate to list stuff. If you need immediate money, that's your answer.